This is your girl Rez Johnson, and I'm coming back to y'all with another video. Whew, excuse me, I just get out the shower and I'm like still glistening and shit. But yeah, I just got out the shower and I did it's crazy because I did a video earlier and I didn't like it because I was still tired and things like that. So I said, well, let me just wait until, you know, later on where I take my shower, get my night clothes, get all comfortable and shit like that, and then do the video. So right now y'all might be looking like damn, she looking like a damn genie or whatever. Yeah, I got my hair tied up. I just threw these earrings on because I was doing this video, but like I said, I just got the shower and everything. Whoa, so it's storming too. I hope that's all it do is storm, because we've been having some tornado watches and shit like that. So yeah, that scared the shit out of me. OMG. Okay, like I was saying, yeah. So I'm all comfortable now. But like I said, I did a video earlier, and like I said, I just did not like it, so I said let me go ahead and, you know, wait till later. So I know it's been like a month since I uploaded a video. Charge it to my head and not my heart. This is the thing that came with my my tripod stand, like my ring light or whatever like that, and the battery had died, and I did not know where to get the batteries from. So I finally found a store that I could get them from. Cost me damn near like $5, which is totally fine because two came in a pack. So if this one is a die, I got a backup. You know what I'm saying? So I finally got my battery for my little clicker, and I said, okay, let me go ahead and do a video. This is my off day. I think I'm off Friday, depending on if they call me in or not. I'm not sure. That rain is really like going off out there. But yeah, this is my only day off so far. So I'm not sure if I'm off Friday or not. I'll see. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, pretty much in the first video I was stating how busy I've been, you know, with writing, and then I have the second job, and then I'm trying to get my web series in order, and then I'm trying to get everything together so I can relaunch my clothing line. And it's been so, like, I've been so busy. I'm still grieving / mourning, you know, the loss of my mother. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and I'm trying to, it sounds like I'm trying to do everything at one time, but I am pacing myself. So that's what I was talking about in the first video, how tired I've been. And I'm like, well, let me go ahead and do this video today, because I know once I get off of this, I'm going to sit here. I'm watching Flavor of Love. I'm going to get me something to drink, and I'm going to just relax. I might get a little typed up before I go to bed, but I've been like to work constantly, and I type on my, like, the days I work. Like, I'll type before I go to work and when I get off of work. And I get off of work at like almost 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And then the next day I do it all over again. So yeah, your girl be tired. But let's talk about my weight loss. I guess you can call it a weight loss journey. Probably not. I mean, I guess if you're really in tune with it, if you're somebody that takes that really, really serious, you can call it a weight loss journey. But me, I'm just trying to lose a few pounds, trying to tighten some stuff up. So far, I have lost a few pounds, quite a bit of pounds. But I'm really saggy, as you could. I know you guys saw my pictures on. If you follow me on, if you're my friend on Facebook, you follow me on Instagram, you'll see, or my Snapchat, you'll see that I lost hella weight. My stomach has gone down tremendously. You guys probably can't see it, but my stomach has gone down tremendously, and I've lost so much weight in my stomach. The only thing is I have to tighten it up, tone it up. Yeah, so it's really flabby. So when I take pictures, you can't notice the flab at all, because of the way, like, I might have my jeans on or my leggings or my shorts. Like, you do not notice the flab. So it's like my stomach's flat until, you know, like, I'm like all out, like if I take my clothes all the way off, you know what I mean? You'll see, like, okay, well, yeah, I can see what she means, that it hangs, but it's just all, like, it's just excess skin. As you guys can see, my arms is still big. When I go to the gym, I do the arm thing or whatever like that. But I am looking into a surgery. I think it starts with a B, but I know that's the arm surgery. Super Scent just had it, not like maybe several months ago, maybe, if that. And I know she said that the doctor messed her up because her staples or stitches bust or something, and she has like keloids there. But her arms look great. She looks great. I thought she was beautiful before, but hey, if you want to do, if you want to enhance your body and with losing weight and things like that, go for it. That one is blowing really hard out there. So as far as me, I'm looking into surgery for my arms only because I'm 4'11", and my arms has always given me a problem. To the point where when, like, you guys can see that it hangs. And to the point where I split right here, meaning I have cuts right here where my skin tears, and it's just not a good thing. If you know me personally, or if you ever know me personally, I will always say, you don't even gotta know me personally, I say it on Facebook, I will always say my arms, I hate my arms. Like, my arms are like, I just hate them. I absolutely hate them or whatever like that. So I'm looking into surgery for my arms, but you can see they're hanging. You can see me losing the weight. I just have to tighten, flesh tone this shit up. But all glory goes to God, because I was never as motivated the way I am now to lose weight. But I'm doing it, and I'm really, really thankful, and it feels good, to have more energy and things like that. So, like I said in my previous video, I don't do nothing special. I just watch certain foods that I eat. Like I said, I do not eat any fried foods. The only fried food that I've probably eaten recently was like an egg roll, a shrimp, and I don't eat, I cut down on pork. I really do not eat pork like that. Have I eaten pork recently? No, I have not. I haven't eaten pork in a long time. And it's crazy because my brother-in-law made pork chops and I didn't eat any. So, I know how my mom felt about pork. You know what I mean? Like I told you guys, we would eat it once every, blue moon or whatever like that. She really didn't like us eating pork. So, I really haven't eaten any. And when I ordered from the Chinese store, which I just recently started eating because I had cut out Chinese food because I was just so tired of it, and I was tired of how disrespectful they were. But I found a really nice Chinese spot next to my job, and I ordered shrimp. For the last 2 lunches, I ordered a shrimp egg roll and a shrimp, what are they called? A shrimp spring roll. I never had a spring roll before until then, and I absolutely love it. So that was the fried stuff, the fried foods I had. But as far as fried chicken or anything of that nature, I know if it's not baked or grilled, I don't eat it. I've stepped up my protein intake because my doctor stated that if I have more protein in my diet, then I'll get full quicker and I won't eat. My sister was like, well, how, I don't get why you're big, because you don't eat. She's like, you pick over everything. I told her, this weight comes from when I was depressed in my teen days. So my thing is, it just never went anywhere. I never worked on it back then. You know what I mean? And when I would go to the doctors, they fucking would give me quote unquote depression medicine or weight loss pills. Whole time the side effects was me gaining weight. So it was just a lose-lose situation. These thighs ain't going nowhere, by the way. I'll be on a treadmill, I'll be on the bike. These thighs is just what it is. I don't want to lose my thighs. Team cellulite all day. I just want to work on my arms and get these back rolls together and just tone up this loose skin. That's because it's loose skin. Because y'all see my pictures, the girl is looking good. I still got a little, like the little pocket, but I'm looking good, and I'm so proud of myself. How much weight have I lost? Let me let you guys know that right now. I went from 286 to 261. And I have yet to be to the doctors again for my my second weighing. Because I went to, I did the sleep apnea, I think that's how you pronounce it, sleep apnea test. I went to that doctor, and he was just like, wow, he was like, there's a major weight loss thing going on, because he's seen my records from my doctor. And he was like, congratulations. I'm like, thank you. He asked me what I was doing, and I stated like, hey, just trying to be, my job keeps me, my second job keeps me so active, and then I'm being more active with my nieces and nephews. So I'm good. And then I try to go to the gym at least once or twice every week. If I don't do that, I just try to increase my water intake. I do take apple cider vinegar pills. Let me see what else. I just cut down on the greasy foods, the sweets. The only thing that, and let me tell you guys this, the only thing that I eat sweet, and you won't believe it, because probably of me just being a big girl, or probably of the fucking rumors you heard, trail mix. I know y'all like, what? I never liked trail mix before. I never even really gave it a chance. I just seen the bag and what was in it, and I'm like, fuck that, no. But when I tell you guys, when I talked to my doctor, this was a couple of months ago, because I've been trying to lose weight for a couple of months now. She was like, you know, she's like, more protein, you know, in your diet. And I'm like, well, I thought protein makes you fatter. And she was just like, no, she's like, it makes you full quick. She's like, about portion size, this and the third. She's like, the protein's like eggs. She was like, you know, peanut butter and peanuts and things like that. So she wanted me to Google it. So I went ahead and Googled it. I have a list. And when I seen peanuts, I'm like, this is perfect. Almonds and shit like that. I'm like, okay. So I, you know, went to Family Dollar, and I seen they had trail mix for $2.50. And it was a nice size bag. I mean, a nice size bag. And I'm like, I read it, and it was like cranberries and banana chips and raisins and what is it, papaya and pineapples. This is all dried fruit, by the way. Peanuts and chocolate cover something. And I was like, okay, well, I don't like bananas. I don't like bananas because of the texture. I'm like, these are banana chips, but maybe I'll like it. I said, I'm not a fan of raisins, but I do like dried cranberries. I'm like, let me see how this tastes. When I tell y'all, I got home that night and I ate some, and I'm like, damn, this is good. And I'm telling you, I finished that bag in like a day and a half. And I bought another bag, and I had started on that. And I still have some of the other bag though. When I tell you guys, it was so good. It was so freaking good. I'm like, I never knew that I would like trail mix like this. So that's my sweet. If I have a sweet tooth, I eat trail mix. Or I have peanut butter crackers. Or the wafers. Y'all know them. The wafers you get at the store, dollar wafers. They come in vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate. I have some vanilla wafers. And that's about it. So, like I said, I'm very picky. I may eat once, like a meal, like once every couple of days. Probably not even that. I'm very picky. As long as I have me some water or some juice, or a bag of chips or some crackers or something, I'm good. So, that's just what it is. And that's, even when I was living with other people, I never ate like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't. So I'm just like, a lot of people are like, well, why are you fat? It's just, I just assumed that my height, and then that part of my life where I was super, super depressed, and I was in such a dark place where I did eat. And it wasn't even food, it was just junk food. And it was mainly at night. It was mainly at night. Even when I lived in New York, I was stressing, so I was losing weight, and I drank tons of water. I was always walking to my destination. I wouldn't eat at night, things like that, and I dropped like that. When I was staying with my brother's baby mom, I stayed in the room, and I was stressing, but I just wasn't eating because I wasn't allowed to eat there. When I stayed with my grandma, I was eating, but I stopped eating because she was burning up every fucking thing. I'm just like, I don't got time for this shit. The only time, like, if it wasn't my mother's cooking, I wouldn't eat it. And even then, I don't know if it was because I was getting older, but I had gotten out of so many things where I just didn't want it. My mom was like, that's not good. You know, she's like, you have to, you know, eat. She's like, you can't just drink water or drink juice and then eat a bag of chips and say, hey, I'm full. And that's how it was. So, you guys see me. My face is still round, but you can see, you know, I'm slimming up a little bit. So yeah, that's about it as far as my weight. I'm sorry I keep licking my lips. My mouth is hella dry. I was supposed to go downstairs to get something to drink before I started this. I said, but no, I said, I don't want to get too comfortable. I don't want to get too comfortable. I said, let me go ahead and do this video. So that's that with my weight loss. You guys, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the surgery and things like that. If it's approved, if my insurance approve it, because I'm not paying. Because they say it's this, your orange is viewed as a cosmetic, so it has to be like a life-threatening situation. for your insurance to cover it. I am not about to pay $5,000. They said it's like $5,000 to $6,000 to get the arm surgery, and it starts with a B. So if anybody knows exactly what it's called, put it in the comments for the viewers, because it starts with a B, and I don't feel like googling nothing right now. So that's that. Let's move on to my new release that's coming up. Yes, y'all know that I'm signed to Wahida Clark. Well, like I said in my other video, my contract is up. I finished my 3 books. I have 3 books coming up with Wahida. 3. Street Tales. That's the anthology with Shannon Holmes and Wahida Clark, Saeed Salam. I hope I pronounced your name right. And Hood Chronicles. Street Tales comes out the 20th of this month. This is August. It comes out the 20th. I cannot wait until y'all read that shit. Like, I'm so excited for y'all to read. Y'all see me constantly fixing my hair because I don't want to look crazy on camera. I don't want to look crazy. But yes, it comes out the 20th. Oh my god, I'm so geeked. When this opportunity came to me, I was just like, y'all playing Shannon Holmes. Like, it's one thing to be working with Wahida Clark. Like, that's a blessing in itself, because it's like, damn, I go to stores and see this woman's books. It's just like, damn, you know. So when Shannon Holmes, I'm like, damn, I remember reading Bad Girls when I was like in my teens, and I'm like, yo, this book is so fucking good. I never got the chance to read Bad Girls 2, but I'm like, yo, this fucking book is it gave me a rush, because I'm like, it was so good. That's just like Wahida Clark Thug series and Nikki Turner, Relapse, and it gives me a rush. Dan Santiago, Little Ghetto Girl, you know, it just gave me a fucking rush, and I'm like, this shit is so good. So when she was like, yeah, Shannon Holmes wants you, you know, on this project, I'm like, I couldn't believe it. Once I got off the phone with her, I broke down crying. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a water baby in general. I'm either crying because I'm angry, like hellified angry, or it's just like, I'm in an emotional state to where, like, you know, I'm just overwhelmed. And I just couldn't believe it, because I'm like, yo, like, this shit is really crazy, and my mother's not here to see this. So it was just like, you know what I mean? So I broke down crying, and I'm like, I hit her back, and I'm like, I'm down. And she was like, that's what's up, queen. So she told me, she's like, you got a week to write 15,000 words. And I'm like, I know I didn't have that drive how I had back then, where I was releasing like 15 books in a year, back-to-back releases, all of them hitting bestsellers. I'm like, damn, I'm like, what the fuck am I about? Like, oh my gosh, like, what the fuck? So I'm hellified nervous. So I was talking to Ascari, and I'm like, yo, this is what this is, and he's like, yo, that's a dope ass opportunity. He's like, take it. I'm like, how am I going to do that in that amount of time? And he brought up well, you did this in a year and all that. And I'm like, yo, I'm burnt out from all the negativity in the industry. I just don't have that same drive anymore, you know what I mean? And he's like, fuck all that. He's like, stop letting people get in the way, this and the third. He's like, think about what the advice your mom gave you, this and the third. He's like, take that opportunity. So I was talking to my sister Renee, and she was like, girl, get to work. She's like, girl, get to work. She's like, you can stay up and you know, be listening to music and reading. She's like, sometimes playing games. She's like, you can stay up and be crying and shit, whatever you're doing. She's like, you can stay up and write. She's like, get that drive back, get that momentum back. I'm like, damn. I go back and talk to a story. I said, yo, I don't write street lit. I do not write street lit at all. I'm like, I don't write street lit. I'm like, I don't know where to go, how to make this as realistic as I want when it comes to that gritty street shit. And he was like, don't worry about it. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Anything, you know, extra you need to know, let me know. I said, all right, cool. And then I'm thinking, like, I know my sister was like, well, you have Byron. I'm like, well, Byron, the life of a hustler. I just looked at that as drama. I never categorized it as a street lit book. But most people who read it or see the title, they're gonna automatically think, okay, this is street lit. I didn't categorize it as that. So in my eyes, the story I have in Street Tales, that's my first street lit. And which Byron, my sister actually wrote that story. I just tweaked it because she was like, well, I don't like it. She's like, girl, I'm like, let me tweak this shit. You know, let me tweak it and put it out. And that's what I did. So like, again, I just looked at that as a drama book. I put that in a drama category. I never put it in street lit. So, you know, that's why I say that the story I have in Street Tales, that is, that's, you know, my first street lit. either way, I wrote the book in not even, I think like maybe like 2 days. If not 3 days, in 2 days. It was one or the other. Wahida couldn't believe it. She was like, you're the first person that turned their story in. And before, she's like, way before the time. She's like, and you delivered the word count. She was like, absolutely amazing, sister. So then that was that. She came back to me maybe a couple of days later. She was like, she called me. And she was like, peace, queen. She was like, this story is absolutely amazing. She was like, it's dope. She's like, it's dope beyond words. She was like, I was sitting at the table, and she was like, my husband was like, what are you reading that has your attention like that? And she was like, I'm reading this this dope sister named Raz Johnson. And she was like, the story was so intense. She was like, it was enough sex, it was enough drama. She was like, it kept you wanting more. And she was like, this is absolutely amazing. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it that Wahida Clark, you know, told me those words. And it's like, oh goodness. Y'all don't understand. I bust my ass. I'm 25. I'll be 26 in a couple of months. I bust my ass. I came into the industry when I was 19. And I've been busting my ass ever since. And Raz Johnson is known everywhere. I have people from Hawaii hitting me up, Jamaica hitting me up, you know, Africa hitting me up. And I appreciate my name ringing bells as much as it do. But so many people have talked about me so bad in the industry to where sometimes I doubt myself. And it's like nobody cares if it's true or not. And it's all lies. Nobody has facts on me. Nobody has receipts on me, like nothing. It's just all lies. But because of everybody talking about me, it just seems like it's true. You know what I mean? But I'm like, in my memoir, I done put myself out there. Even before I wrote my memoir, I've always been an open book. So it just is what the fuck it is. But it's like, for somebody of Wahida's caliber to tell me that, it's just like, it just felt so good. And it helped me see things clear. It put things in a better perspective for me and things like that. I have a notification. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know what the fuck that is. But, I don't know what that was. But, like I was saying, it put things in a better perspective for me. And it just felt so good because it's like my mother was my biggest supporter. And I know she's still supporting me, but it just hurts that she's not here physically supporting me. You know what I'm saying? But, just for Wahida to say those things, it felt so good. Because I just put my all into the book. And y'all gonna see that when y'all read it. And I have another book, something connected to my memoir, Fat Bitch. And then I have my standalone novel, which it was actually supposed to be 2 parts. But right now, she said it's fine. So hopefully, once it goes through its editing sessions and all that, I'll let you guys. And once it's released or whatever, I'll let you guys know what's next. But for right now, it's just 3 books under her. Shannon Holmes was also very proud of me as far as my story, and it just feels damn good. These are people that's, you know, done numerous book tours, book signings, and they're in stores. And it's like to be connected to them and have the opportunity to work with them. I'm just grateful. I swear it's such a blessing. I thank God every day for this opportunity, for those opportunities. What else? And Wahida also said that her and Shannon picked the writers, the authors to participate in this based on their grind, and based on their book catalogs, whatever, and based on their writing. So it's like me releasing back-to-back books, my book catalog being fucking buku crazy. I got like 46 books out, and my bio on my Instagram will say 44, and on my website will say 44. I said that because I don't have the titles. Well, I have the titles, but I can't release them yet because they're under Wahida. So those extra 2 books, I just didn't even pit them. Like, I didn't pit 46. But yeah, I got like 46 books out. Well, books. She was like, my writing is dope. So it just feels damn good. So that's that. So that drops August 20th. Street Tales is going to be everywhere. Right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get the paperback off Wahida's website, Wahida Clark Publishing. What is it? W Clark Publishing or Wahida Clark Publishing? One or the other. .com. You can go to her site, and I think you can get the paperback early. You can also pre-order on Amazon, but it's available everywhere. August 20th, y'all. I'm hyped as hell. Okay, that's that. So I talked about that. Y'all know I got 2 more books dropping under her at the Street Tales. Let me see what else. Oh, I have more books dropping under Royalty. I do. I have a new series coming. For those of you who are waiting for Married to Against the Part 3, the finale is coming. I know that series didn't do well, and it didn't do well because of my non-consistency, and it didn't do well because everybody always has something bad to say about Rez Johnson, so they don't want to support me. But I'm never going to stop writing. I'm never going to do that just because people want to be dumbass people and play follow the leader. I don't give a fuck. So it is what it is. I want to continue to write. But for those who are waiting for Married to Against the 3, the finale, it is coming. I also have a new series coming. I gotta drop some standalones. I'm telling you, I'm coming. The Perfect Crime is a standalone. You the Queen, You the King, I'm the Queen, Together We Are Royal, that's a standalone. Hood Vibes is a 2-part series. That's gonna be dropped. The Bum Bitch Chronicles, that's gonna be a series. I'm gonna get the cover changed. I don't like the cover, but again, when somebody has, when somebody's helping you and for a slim price, you gotta remain grateful and you gotta be humble, and that's what I did. But I'm gonna, now it's been like a couple of years or so since that cover has been out with no book. I'm just gonna get it updated. I don't want myself attached to anybody that has talked about me or anything like that. I'm just trying to remove myself from any negativity. So I'm changing any covers that was done by somebody who just didn't see the best of me and, you know, did some extra shit. I'm not even gonna get into it, but that's that. So what else? Let me see. Yeah, I have books. I'm gonna have books dropping independently. I'm gonna have books dropping under Royalty, and I'm trying to work with somebody else. We've been talking about it, but it's not solidified yet, so I can't really mention that as we speak. I am still trying to relaunch my clothing line. I don't know when, but I am in the works of doing that. That's why I got a second job, because there's so much that I want to do, and me not being consistent with my books is just not allowing me to do these things. So I'm trying to get a lot of different inventory, like I stated in my other video. I've been talking with the designer, because like I said, the designs are mine and the ideas are mine, but the person who's actually putting it together, I have to make sure the samples and things are up to par. So once I get the t-shirts, everything comes out clear, the quality is amazing. I just really need this to be dope. I need this relaunch to be dope. When I posted it, I just wanted to see the feedback it got. It got, you know, just a handful of likes, which is totally fine, because those people who noticed me, that's fine. And I got a purchase from my sister. My sister was the only person who purchased. While everybody's saying, oh, I'm gonna buy it, my sister was the only one who purchased. Let me see. So that was the relaunch. My web series is slowly but surely coming along. Slowly but surely, but it's coming along. I finally got in contact with the person that I have been trying to get in contact for the last several months. And I'm working, and he came in, and I was actually looking down, and I looked up, and I said, oh, and he jumped. He jumped, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I said, I have been trying to contact you for the fucking longest. And I said, look at God. I said, this, like, I'm telling you, because I had stopped thinking about my web series, like, not just saying fuck it, but I'm like, I gotta put this on the back burner. So I knew in my heart, I knew that me seeing him in person, that I needed to go ahead and, like, hop on that. So he was like, hit me up. So that's actually when I get done this video, I'm going to hit him up. So Never Trust a Ratchet Bitch is still in the works. Slowly but surely, like I said, I'm in no rush. I'm in no competition with anyone. I'm just trying to do me the way I see fit. I'm just pacing myself, because success does not happen overnight. And I'm really excited for the things that's going on. Like I said, I'm still mourning and grieving the loss of my mother. That's my best friend, and she's still my best friend. But I know that she wants me to keep pushing, keep, you know, being ambitious, and just keep being positive and motivated, and just continue to go. And I'm not disappointing her. Like, on my vision board, and it's crazy because in my video that I recorded earlier, I was showing my vision board, and I was saying that I don't know if it's the markers that my sister bought, but there are things disappearing off my vision board, literally. Either they're faded out or they're just not there anymore. And I'm like, what's funny about it is the fact that the things that have disappeared are the things that I've accomplished already. So I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deep into it or whatever like that, but I mean, I just, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to disappoint my mother. I'm never going to quit writing. I don't care if I put out, you know, 15,000 books in 1 year and none of them sell. I'm still going to write. Nobody will break Rez Johnson. It's not happening. It's just not going to happen. It's not. So, you know what I mean? Just stay tuned. I have a lot in the works. I really, really do. And I'm just thankful for those who support me, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I'm so thankful, and I thank God every night for waking me up each day, even though sometimes it's hard to get out the bed. I thank God for all the struggles, for all the trials and tribulations, because my strength is just there. You know what I'm saying? The blood of Jesus is on me. I got my mother's strength, and it's just there. I'm really, really, really grateful for the wisdom and the trials and things that I've been through, because it taught me a great deal. And it didn't make me bitter. Like, at one point I was really in a dark place from all the shit that happened in my personal life, from all the shit that happened in the industry. But I'm like, I've never been in such a peaceful place, because at first I wasn't peaceful. Like, it was an in and out thing, you know, after the loss of my mother. It was in and out. I'm like, okay, I'm happy. But then once I think about her, I'm like, damn, like, I just get sad. You know what I mean? So that's what be making me feel like I'm not happy. But I'm there. I'm happy, and it feels good, and it feels good to be at peace. And that's why I try to protect my peace at all costs. I don't have time. So, you know, if you're somebody who I've cut off, don't take it personal. It's just, I feel like you're toxic, or we're not on the same level, or you just taking from me more than, you know, we can work together and all that. I don't have time. I really don't. So that's that. Let me see, what else? What else? Oh, the fat bitch movement. A lot of people was pissed the fuck off that I titled my memoir Fat Bitch. What the fucking do? Fuck y'all. At the end of the day, I turned a negative into a positive. And I noticed that people hate Rez Johnson because she just the type of female that don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck what you say about me. There's been bitches that said my pussy stink, I'm dirty, this and the third. The whole time it's full of lies. But if it sounds good, you gonna get like some comments. Publishers that said they had new pictures of me, all this shit. If it sounds good, as long as it's bad, something negative attached to Rez Johnson, bitches and niggas gonna believe it, and it is what it is. But the fact that I turn every negative into a positive, people hate that because they want to break me. Again, fuck y'all. My memoir, Fat Bitch, I turned that shit into a motherfucking movement. If y'all go on my website, www.iamrezjohnson.com, and click on the Fat Bitch Movement link, like the tag, you're gonna see just a fucking, what is it called? A snippet, just a snippet of what's to come. I'm telling you, me and Wahida, and yes, Wahida is definitely in on this. And I know y'all probably thinking like, well, Wahida's not fat. She's not this, she's not that. It don't matter. If somebody see my vision and they want to help me push to succeed and, you know, excel in it, it is what it is. So, yes, ladies, for all my big girls, my fat girls, plump girls, plus size girls, go to my website and look at that and see how I flipped that fat bitch into a positive. Because we're dope ass women, and a lot of people have been telling me, no, you need to change that F-A-T to P-H-A-T. No. Fat bitch. Because when a dude or a female call me fat bitch, they don't mean the P-H-A-T. They mean F-A-T, bitch. So I'm going to use that negative and turn it into a positive. It hasn't been done from what I've seen. Everybody say P-H-A-T. No. That's positive too, but the fact when people say it to me, it's not spelled that way. So I'm going to spell it how they say it and flip that shit and turn it to a positive. And that's exactly what I did. I'm telling y'all, it's so much more to come. It's so much more to come. And I can't share everything. Just know if y'all see me on TV, tough. Yeah. Like I said, there's so much more to come. I ain't going to say too much about that. But just know God is good. And there's a lot of things in the works. And again, ladies, go check out my website, www.iamrezjohnson.com. Check out the Fat Bitch Movement tab so y'all can see. I'll have a thing up there soon so y'all can join the movement. I'll have t-shirts, and there's so much more. I'm going to just pause on that. There's so much more coming through. I'm telling y'all, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. And you know something? Before I go, because this is almost a 40-minute video, my mom said, and I didn't understand it because she's dead now, but she told me, she will always tell me, she was like, before I'm dead and gone, she's like, you will be successful. She was like, I'm gonna see that. She would say, if it takes my last, she's like, even if it takes my last breath, I'm gonna make sure that you're successful. And she said, I'm gonna make sure that you're happy. And she was like, I'm gonna make sure that you know that, she like, I'm gonna make sure you know your worth. And a couple of, like, maybe not even an hour before she died, I had a conversation with her, and she was giving me positive advice as usual. And she said those very words, what I just said to y'all. And you know, she died a little while later, and I'm like, damn, like, God, you took my mom. And I'm like, well, I'm not successful, and I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And then I'm like, as time went on, I thought about it, and I'm like, there's been, like, the blessings that's been going on. It's my mom. It's my mom. I know it's her. And she was right. Like, she's still here, just not physically, but she's definitely making sure that I'm successful, and I'm gonna be successful, and I'm happy, and I know my worth. Cause damn it, I'm telling y'all, all I know is God's been good. And Mom, I know you're watching over me, and I thank you so much, and I love you so much, and I miss you so much. I know that you did not leave me, but you're no longer here physically, and that's what hurts the most. But I thank you. And my YouTube family, OMG, I cannot wait to share more with you guys. And welcome to my channel. I'm gonna start calling this my queendom. I'm gonna start calling this my queendom. Somebody, a publisher I was signed to in the past, his co-publisher or something like that, she was like, I should call my supporters, call them Red Hive, the Red Hive, like, you know, Beyonce and the Beehive and all that. And I was like, no, I like it, but no. And then I'm like, I know in my readers group, the Queen and Her Crew, I say good morning lovelies or Care Bears. But yeah, y'all my Care Bears, but it's welcome to the Queendom. That's what it is. So to my new subscribers, welcome to the Queendom. And I love y'all. Thank you for the support. This is almost a 40-minute fucking video, but I guess I had a lot to say because it's been a month. So it's only right that I give y'all a lot of me. It's only right that I give y'all a lot of me. But for real though, I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead, end this video, and go ahead and send it to my email, download it on my computer, so I can edit it and have it up. Because I know y'all tired of waiting. But again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Your girl mouth is dry as hell. And I'm going to go get me some juice. I'm going to get me some iced tea with a whole lot of ice. Because if you know me, you know I love me some fucking ice. And I'm going to finish watching Flavor of Love. Because season 1, 2, and 3 is up here. So, yes, love y'all.